Hi there, I'm back with a walkthrough of my 2021 Week in the Life album as we get closer to documenting the 2022 Week in the Life. I'm doing a look back at some of my older Week in the Life albums. I shared the 2020 and 2019 earlier this month, and now we're diving into 2021. So for 2021, I went super crafty. And I used no page protectors, or I used some that I cut up, but I didn't put anything in pocket pages. And this is super thick because what I learned is that not using page protectors, your pages are actually thicker because where you adhere the paper together, it's so much thicker than a pocket page. So that's something to keep in mind. I created these pages and I did one for each day and my title page here, using a digital file that I believe was from the prep party this year. And I did some watercolor so that I could print these words here. And this just says this week. And I did a rainbow. And every day has its own color. But for the cover, I went with this. And then I put this chipboard piece right here. And then I just put the dates here. I'm not super thrilled with how this page came out, but I love the front. And I think I did that at the end and I was just ready to be done. So then we go into Monday. Every day follows the same formula, and you'll see that as I go through. So I start with these dividers and the little circle from the main kit with the date, and on the back, one little photo. So I take so many photos during a week in life that I try to come up with a lot of ways that I can include more photos without it taking up so much space. So adding a little photo somewhere, something like this, is something that isn't taking up any space because I'm gonna have this divider anyways. So then I go into my journaling, and if you watched my 2020 video, you can see I did a very similar format, and I anticipate doing something similar again for 2021 because this just worked for me. So I used the Monday looked like this from the journaling cards, and I just cropped it off and then typed up my journaling. For Monday, I used these days as my prompt, and then I used these chipboard pieces that were, I believe they were an add-on, that they're embossed here. I absolutely love them. And I just cropped them to kind of have this border here and on this page. And then for Monday, I had a lot of extra journaling, and I don't think I have that throughout the week. But what I did was I just split it on a few pages so I could add a few additional photos in, me cleaning, my cat, and all of my photos this year are edited using the same filter with a Color Story app. So they have kind of a fun like tint to them. And I just really like it, and I plan to do something similar this year. Then I included every day, I included one of these templates that was one of the layered templates from this year that had phones, and it gave me the opportunity to include screenshots of 6 different things. So I did this for every day, but here I included some text messages, the weather app, the newspaper for the day, Marco Polo chat, and my Apple Watch. Then I did one of these inserts every day with some large stamping and the fabric circles, and then a large 5x7 photo. I created my own layered templates to include some additional photos, and I used pieces from the digital Paisley Press mini kit for 2021. Pretty much all of my supplies were from the 2021 Week in the Life release for this. A few things like maybe this heart or something were from my stash, but generally it's all from that release. And then you can see I have like a color of the day. So Monday is blue. So I did my watercolor here, and every day has the same format where I did this, and then I used the Today 5 Pieces of the Story to add 5 different little moments or thoughts. And then I included another photo on the back there, and I put this inside a little pocket. Then we have a full page photo, and I just love this photo of my cat and this puzzle I was working on during this week, and there's kind of progress throughout the week, which I thought was actually super fun. Then another little layered template that I made to include some more photos. And then every day I included these, and I kind of struggled with how to make it on Monday, but I figured it out in the later days. But what I did was there were these half circle transparencies that were released with Week in the Life this year that I absolutely loved. So I did a what I'm wearing photo every day, paired with this with large stamping behind it for the day of the week. And then on the back, I did a photo cut into that half circle shape. And I tried to find something from my day that would cut out in a circle shape in a fun way. So here is a photo of my cat laying in a circle. Again, another layered template with a piece from the Paisley Press Kit. And then one of this is my own layered format. And then this is one of the layered templates from the Week in the Life release. They are a bunch of little Polaroids, and it gave me the opportunity to add in more photos from the day. Then another insert. I finished every day with another 5x7 insert with a large photo with a tab on the top, and then on the back, another photo with the diamond chipboard piece. My final page for each day was some large stamping. And if the stamping didn't go all the way down, I put a photo across here. So I just kind of came up with some words for every single day. So for Monday, I said, bring it on Monday, the day. Bring it on Monday, the day for fresh starts and getting stuff done. And I try to not have words or go across the line like that, but sometimes you can't help it. Me doing yoga, and then finally a large photo, and that's the end of Monday. So going into Tuesday, I'm still following the same format. A little photo here, my cat. So we're still in the pandemic in 2021, similar to my 2020 album, but we are back, we're wearing masks. We're still doing some things where we're seeing friends and it's kind of a hybrid at this point in time in 2021, which I think is really fun to look at compared to my 2020 album and what 2022 is going to look like. For Tuesday, I used Today for my journaling, or Today Summer, Today Parker. And then unlike Monday, my journaling was done. So I had space to add another little photo right here. And then again, my screenshots got, a phone call, some text messages, some notifications, the weather, and the newspaper. I did the New York Times front page every single day from the front page app. Here's my stamped insert with a large photo, and my color for the day for Tuesday is green. Another layer template to include some more photos. My watercolor with my 5 things, and a photo on the back. And for this, I kind of did a photo that I wanted to include for the story, but didn't necessarily like the way it looked. It wasn't like a pretty photo, so it made sense to put on the back there. Here's my outfit for the day. You can tell I'm, again, telecommuting, so I'm not dressed up. Here, I didn't have a good photo to cut in a half circle for Tuesday, so I just used one of my daughter making herself some breakfast. Here's my layered template. And again, with some more photos from throughout the day. Unlike what I did in 2020 and prior, my photos are not necessarily in chronological order during the day. They sort of are, but I decided more based on the shape and the size rather than anything, so you get a full feel for the day. But here is my large 5x7s. And so I tended to do like these are more from the evening, and then the other 5x7s more from the morning. But a lot of these, if you're looking through here, these are more like earlier in the day, and then these are more afternoon. This is evening. And then here, these are like throughout the whole day. Some of these are early in the day, like this is right before bed. This is in the evening. This is clearly earlier. So there's just a whole bunch of different times, and it's more just I chose based on size and placement. So I did today was an ordinary, very good day. And then I was able to include a larger photo here because that was a very short stamped phrase. And then for my large photo, I did a timer photo or a remote photo of our family eating dinner. So I have an Apple Watch, so I use that a lot to take remote photos. And it's very helpful for Week in the Life, especially because I'm able to get myself in the photo, and you can kind of see a preview of it on your watch to get an idea and make sure everyone's in the frame. So what I did like for this photo is I just pressed the button on my watch after checking and making sure everything was in the frame, and then just went back to eating as the timer counted down. Here, I'm taking a photo of my cat. You can see me in the mirror with my large camera, which is also right here. I use that during Week in Life in addition to my phone. And then Wednesday, here's me relaxing. And this is actually from later in the day, but I want it to be my large photo, me and my cat, going into my journaling. Wednesdays are following the same format. And then here are my screenshots from Wednesday. I have some text messages, Instagram stats, and then I was on the Instagram story chat on Wednesday. So and we all took photos because it was Week in the Life. And so I included that on there, and a story where I was tagged because of that I also included. So Wednesday, my color was red, and here's my large morning photo of me getting ready. And then I went into the office. So here's me in my car, walking around in the office, getting lunch with my friend. And then Wednesday, some watercolor, my 5 things. And then here's me taking a photo of myself in my office. I've got my mask on and my AirPods in and my work ID, which are all very much, what I look like in the office and at that time. Here, my outfit of the day. This is what I wore to work. Unfortunately, because of I don't wear shoes in my house, so I have my slippers in all of my outfit of the day rather than my actual shoes. Maybe this year I will try to take outfit of the day photos and actually get my shoes in them. Another thing I really like from these photos is I see this mirror leaning up against the wall. I didn't have my bedroom furnished yet, so now it doesn't look like that anymore. We got sushi for dinner, so I thought that would make a fun circle photo. And then here's a layered template. You can see as the week's going on, I'm not taking quite as many photos, so I only have a few on here. And then this layered template, I've got things from the entire day. You can see there's some evening ones. Here's my story chat. Here's me out in the office, leaving work. This is me in the morning. I think might be in the Starbucks drive-thru. I can't even tell. In selecting photos to put in these smaller ones, I selected things that were, not necessarily great quality photos. Like this one was blurry, but making it this small, you can't really tell. But pieces of the story I wanted to include. And then I blew up the larger photos. So here's my evening stories, me reading my book, and then a photo of our house, which I always like to include a photo of what our home looks like at the time. And now this year I have tulips here, but I didn't have them at this point because I don't think we were able to plant them because we weren't in the house yet in time to plant them because we moved in 2020. So here, celebrating 1 year in our new home. I guess it's not new anymore was my journaling for this because we had moved in. If you watched my 2020 Week in the Life video, we moved into our house. We closed on our house that week. So here we are 1 week in. And then I loved this photo of taking the dog for a walk. Just my husband and daughter's legs and feet, but the dog is the focus here. And then another large photo of my daughter and the dog at the end there. Moving into Thursday. So this one I had a lot of fun just cutting the circle to be my bowl from dinner. And then for my large photos, I tried to make sure that everyone in the family got one large photo to start out a day. Thursdays, I did today and then adding a photo here to fill in that gap. Again, with my screenshots, I included my Instagram post this day, and I included a screenshot of the fact that I snoozed my alarm because I was very tired. Thursday was this, actually, I'm not sure what the colors. I think I didn't necessarily have colors that matched. So yeah, Thursday is like a darker green. And here's me in the office. I only have 2 photos here because I don't have a ton of photos. Here's me in the office with one of my other work friends. My journaling here, I said today was tough. It was a rough day. And, I was very tired and it was a tough day. So I journaled about that. Here's a photo of walking into my office and what it looked like. And actually they've ripped these trees out now, so it doesn't look like that anymore. Here's me with my outfit of the day and pumpkin photobombing. Thursday. And then I made quinoa for dinner, and so I took a photo of the quinoa jar in a circle. And I really, really love how this turned out. So this year I'm probably going to do something similar with the circle shape. Again, only a few photos because I think Thursday was the day I had the least photos. Here's my photo collage. And because I had all these photos here, I think I even struggled to have enough photos for Thursday. And then some evening photos here. My daughter playing a game on her phone. And then me cleaning the kitchen while my husband does the dishes. And then really needed the reminder at the top of the stairs to get through. The best is yet to come because Thursday was a really rough day. And here is me going to get myself lunch. And I just took a photo of my feet in the office because there's this is like at a place where I'm picking up lunch, and the thank you for social distancing sign on the floor, because, you know, that's a sign of the times. Moving into Friday, this photo was another one of my favorites from this week. I just set my phone down on my driveway and then waited after we took the dog for a walk. And as we're walking back in, I pressed the button on my phone. I think I'm on my watch. I think I'm actually still just looking at it here. And we were walking in, and the dog is actually, our dog Lola is actually looking straight at the camera, but neither of us are. And I just love how that photo turned out. Friday, I did around here. So Friday, Summer had her friends spend the night. So I took some photos with her friend over. And then my screenshots, because I'm getting towards the end of the week, I was a little, running out of ideas. So what I ended up doing was screenshotting the two screens on my phone, like the home screen, and then when I swipe, the second screen, because I don't necessarily am going to keep my apps like that. In fact, I don't have that app anymore, and it's kind of fun to see. And also my Instagram profile, because of course that has changed. The photos I have at the top, I do still have the same profile picture. My follower count and stuff has changed a lot since then. Friday's yellow. So here's a photo. I'm again working from home. My layered template, again, I only have a couple photos here, but showing some stuff from the day. And then here I have my notes, my 5 pieces of the story. And then this photo of my daughter and her friend in her room. She has her LED lights, so the photo is all pink. So I kind of wanted to put it back here because of the coloring, but I did want to still include it. Back to my work from home outfits. And then we ordered pizza for dinner, which was a perfect circle photo. Some photos from the day, again, with this layered template. And then here we are all in the kitchen getting pizza. And then here's another one of my favorite photos from this week. I just put my phone inside my mailbox and used my watch to take a photo of me taking the mail out of the mailbox. And I just love this photo so much. I kind of want to recreate it this year, but again, then I already have it, so maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Afternoon iced latte is a must to get through this Friday and week. This point in time, so I'm very much addicted to my morning coffee, but at this point in time, I was starting to kind of add in an afternoon iced latte also, and that is a habit that I've thankfully broken because it was just too much. And then here's me scrapbooking and watching TV in the afternoon. Now moving into Saturday, the 15th, where we went for a hike. Here's my daughter and my husband. We're out hiking here. Saturday looked like I did the I want to remember prompt, and we did a little hike. So I took a bunch of photos from that. And so I have one here. My screenshots, some Marco Polo again, the news, Snapchat with my daughter when her and her friend were playing in the bathtub in their bikinis. In my tub, that was one of the things they wanted to do on the sleepover. Then here I'm baking. I think I don't even know what I baked. I'm sure I'll see it later. Saturday morning, my husband and I went to the farmer's market, the puzzle again. I'm getting ready. And Saturday is pink. Here, and I took a photo of my closet. So during Week in the Life, I like to take some photos just of things around the house that aren't really part of the story of the day, but it's just like, oh, this is what my closet looked like at this point in time. Here's a large blown up photo of me on our hike and my camera, and then some more photos, and the chipboard the weekend looks like this. My outfit for Saturday, my lunch, and the plate was perfect for the circle. Some additional photos for the day. Again, you can see that these are throughout the course of the day. And then here we go with some additional photos. Us all in the car. And then my daughter and the cat. And then for this, I had so many photos I wanted to include for Saturday. I had trouble narrowing it down. So what I decided to do was just stamp this is Saturday, and I included 3 photos on here rather than just including 1, and didn't include like a large typing or journaling, I mean. And here's me baking. Now Sunday, May 16th is my daughter's birthday, and she was also turning 16. I was wrapping some presents, and then here is her. Because it's her birthday, of course, she gets the front page photo. And she was showing me her new shoes that she bought when we were out to dinner. And this is just very much what she looked like when she turned 16 and at this point in time. And then I did the same prompt I had done in 2020, which is today I am celebrating, or today we are celebrating because it's my daughter's birthday. I finished the rainbow puzzle, so I needed to include that. Included it here with one last piece out because I just love the contrast. This is my cat's toy, and I just loved that he left it there by the front door, so I took that photo. Again, my screenshots, some Instagram posts, Snapchat, and then here, my morning larger photo is my daughter opening her cards and birthday gifts. And then Sunday, we went and ran some errands. We went to the mall, I believe. Yeah, we went to the mall. We went to Target. My husband and I went and got ice cream. And then here, let's see, my lunch. And then my outfit for the day, more of a casual look. And then for my daughter's birthday, she wanted a bike. And so I took a photo of the bike wheel for my circle. Some photos, we took another one of her friends out to dinner with us for her birthday and went and ran some errands into the mall. And again, a lot of photos from the day. I took a photo of gas with the prices on there, our dinner, just different things from the day. And then her and her friend walking from the mall. And then I ended it with a full family photo because I hadn't really taken one the entire week. I didn't really get like a great photo that was super posed or anything, but I thought that that was a great one to end here. And then happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Summer. Happy birthday to you was my stamping and her riding her new bike. And then I ended the album with a large blown up of the finished puzzle. That was just such a fun, pretty puzzle. I need to do that one again. So I absolutely love how this album came out. And I think that I'm going to use a lot of the techniques and photo ideas and story ideas from this year, from 2021, when I'm putting together my 2022 album. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. And I will be back soon sharing my plans for my 2022 week in the life. Thank you.